Alright, we're live. One Piece chapter 864. Was it the Vinsmoke assassination plot or something like that? Slaughter plot?
The Vinsmoke family slaughter plot.
What was let's walk through this chapter. First of all, on the cover we get the beginning of a Cavendish side story, I guess, the beautiful pirates. He has a nice, beautiful horse.
That horse.
The Popula Ridi, I guess is the name of his.
How do you know that?
It says it on the ship, Popula Ridi.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say, One Piece trivia?
Yeah.
No. I don't think that's the name of the ship. You know how like certain ships have like certain phrases on them or whatever. I think that's. I don't think that's the name of the ship. He said the name of the ship before. I don't think that's the name of the ship though.
It's Popula Ridi. You know? The names traditionally are on the side of the ship, like the SS, whatever. I don't know. What phrase? Let me Google it.
Well, see, it doesn't matter.
If it's not a saying, it's a name.
Yeah, that's why I say.
So we start off this chapter with Big Mom finding out that Brooke has broken the picture of Mother.
You know what that name is? Popularity. One of my favorites. It's just broken up into two words. That's what it says on the side of the ship. Popularity.
What did I say?
Right.
Ooh, Kevin Wesley in One Piece trivia.
Too bad he can't win a contest.
But so we start off this chapter.
This nigga's a Popula already. Get the
I'm sorry, ladies and gentlemen. This is
I'm clearly not real niggas in this call always. Thank you.
But we saw this chapter with Brooke breaking Mother Caramel's photo, and Big Mom freaks out. She even goes into some sort of, was she in like a daze or a trance? Like she was just
she was in like a daze.
Yeah,
that's what happens after you break it.
Yeah.
No,
but they said that her anger, her rage meter was maxed out.
Yeah.
Or whatever. That's what the chapter. But
supposedly,
like usually she starts screaming and that's what they're expecting her to do, but this time she was so overwhelmed. She was kind of like stunned.
Yeah, and then so we have that, and we have Sanjay. I mean, I said Sanjay because I remember Andre. I was talking to Andre about Sanjay earlier. But we have Sanjay talking to Pudding and as Andre puts it, trying to talk ninjutsu. We can talk about that later, and then we're introduced to the third son of the Charlotte family, brother Daifuku.
Yeah,
he looks really interesting. I mean, he has full body armaments. I'm assuming that's full body armaments.
That's not him. That's just smoke.
I didn't even think of that.
From his lamp. That's not him.
I just thought he was a black dude.
No, that's full body armaments. But that's not him. That's not him. That's his. That's the thing.
It's like a stand.
Right.
It's like a stand. He's the guy in the
right. Yeah, that's dope. But So
coming from his belly button like the guy in Boku no Hero.
Yeah. So and then we also get Luffy trying to oh boy, hold on. Sorry, my Wi-Fi is like freaking out.
Yeah, we get Caesar, carrying the bag through the mirror world, like, continuing his plan to. We get Luffy trying to, I guess, shoot Big Mom or something. What are you trying to do?
So I'm trying to.
What happened next is Capone tackles Luffy and pretends, while Jinbei's holding people off, he pretends like he's still on Big Mom's side since he's the security guy. And after that, another character shows up, the fourth son of the Charlotte family, well-brown minister Charlotte Oven of the heat fruit. He burns. What's his name? Pedro's blade by touching it and making it heat up. Are you there?
Yeah.
Okay.
So
your Wi-Fi?
Yeah. So where would you leave off at?
Pedro fighting the oven guy, the heat guy.
Right. Okay. Yeah. And then we get the whole Vinsmoke family at the table being held by gunpoint, and all the brothers seem kind of nonchalant about the situation, except for Judge, and Judge is really emotional about it. And he feels betrayed, and he's crying. And then Big Mom is still out of it, while Capone sees that that Dogtooth has seen. He can tell he's seen like a horrific future based on the fact that he's like as white as a sheet, and so Capone gets really confident in their plan, and he thinks that they have this thing won. And so
he says everyone has the power
has a
to change the future. Yeah, which is a pretty good line.
Yeah.
Cool. And, a lot of people were doubting Capone's allegiance to Luffy, but I think he's on his side.
Wait. Oh, I was gonna say that shit.
Wait, what happened? Everybody's doubting what?
People like Kevin thought Capone was gonna immediately betray Luffy.
I was completely wrong about that.
Yeah, he seems.
I never thought he would. He seems like he's on the same side.
Wait, let's go from A to B, A to Z, nigga. I say A to B, A to Z. Nigga, calm down.
So
this is. Go ahead.
Who's going first?
I thought it also was wrapping up. I thought that was it.
Yeah, that was it.
That was it. That was the last panel.
All right, a few things about this. All right, well, Kevin, you wanna, or Edosa, what do you think overall?
I think it's a pretty good chapter. The pacing's really good. We're really getting into the thick of things. I think that just for the sake of conversation, I'll bring up some of the things that me and Andre were talking about this chapter earlier. And
before you get into that, I wanted to know specifically. That's why I wanted to hear what you said in this review about like Judge's change in this chapter.
Change?
Where he's showing all this emotion and he's being regretful of all the decisions he made. You know, like up until now, he had a lot of conviction about his decisions with the Vinsmokes and like the way he was leading the family. Yeah. And now all of a sudden he's kind of like he's regretting. He's clearly like he's at the end of his life and he's looking at his family, I guess, at this table, and it's not what he wanted it to be, and it's not the way he wants things to be, and he breaks down in tears. And I thought that was really interesting because usually we get those snot-filled faces of like a character struggling in One Piece from like the protagonist and the hero and the Straw Hats and stuff. They usually have this outpouring of sympathetic sort of emotion, but we're getting this from Judge, who I didn't expect to show that kind of face, literally. Yeah. Or
what's Sanji's sister?
Reiju.
I think Reiju put it best when she said, "Unfortunately, the one who stole the emotion from these poor boys was none other than you, Father. They are utterly unmoved by even the prospect of their own death. They may be my brothers, but they are barely human." And I think what Oda's trying to do here is, I might be looking too much into it.
Yeah, so I'm interested in what you think he's trying to do.
Yeah. I think because his brothers are barely human, so they're like nonchalant about it. And Judge is human, so he's the only one that can show emotion. Like everybody else, they're barely even moved by the situation because they can barely even emote like that. You know what I mean?
Do you think he's showing this? Do you think he's showing this because he's foreshadowing Judge is gonna have a change of heart at some point in this arc? About the brothers.
I think eventually, Judge and Sanji have to come to a mutual understanding and a reasonable resolution. I don't think they're going to be, buddy, like you're the greatest dad and you're the greatest son, but I think they'll have like a mutual respect for each other. If not by the end of this point, eventually down the line in the series. And I think this is the start of it, especially in this moment where he really feels betrayed and like he's looking at his sons and they're like, whatever, I guess we lost. I guess this is it. And Judge even says like something's wrong with you, lot. Damn it. And I think that's really important because I think later on he's going to realize that he made a mistake.
Yeah. Do you think there's any possibility that this is the beginning of clearly Judge is showing some kind of like human characteristics, like he's not just this stern kind of like emotionless warrior guy in this moment. Do you think this could be foreshadowing his moment of redemption through dying in the story? Like he might be about to sacrifice himself?
I don't think Judge's gonna die. I don't think so.
Kevin, do you think there's a chance that Judge could die?
Are we doing time by time? Because I wanted to give a whole like.
I'm just asking, like, why do you think Judge is crying?
Why do I think Judge is going to die? Well,
no, why do you think he's crying in this? Like, what do you think?
No, because I mean, he lost to North Blue years ago, clearly before Sanji.
I mean, why do you think? I mean, in terms of the story, why do you think?
I know. I'm getting to that. Okay. He lost to North Blue, and then he made some rash decisions, got his wife killed, took away certain emotions from 3 of his kids. One of his kids barely has any, and the other one has to run away. And at this point, he's convicted that he's doing the right, like when everything comes full circle, it's gonna work out or whatever. That's why he alienated Sanji and he did all the things he did. Now, the plan he's been building towards for what?
In his mind,
years did he say it was? Yeah. How many years it was or whatever?
It had to be at least
20 something years.
In his mind,
he's doing Roger died. In his mind, he's doing it, and when it comes out, it's gonna be everything's gonna work out.
I think the point,
you asked me, and
let me say something. Let me address.
No, wait, just like Kevin finish his point. There you go.
I like how he asked me the question. I'm answering.
Kevin, I have to address something.
Wait till I'm done. I would leave. Give my point. I told you stop doing that. Man, I mute myself when people are talking, bro. Like, let me finish my point.
Go ahead.
I even forgot what I was saying, Wesley.
All right,
oh my lord. Hold on. Let me just say now,
I was trying to address what you're saying in that moment.
Full start. Wait, finish it later, nigga. Let me finish my point. I told you I forget what people say when I'm giving my point. Lord. Yeah, when everything comes full circle, it's gonna work out. And now that Big Mom is pretty much who was pretty much the beacon of hope, was gonna help him fulfill his dream, is kind of taking that away from him. He has nothing. And normally in times like this, like you'd have, comforting family around you, but Reiju doesn't like him, and his 3 sons don't have the positive emotions to be his support system. So if it came time for him to die or whatever, he'd be more willing to accept it. He's pretty much leaving the world with nothing. And it's very depressing when you think about it like that. I'm done. Go ahead.
Oh, I was gonna say, I think the point of also what he's saying is that he, in his mind, he did all that stuff for his family, like for his like legacy and his empire, and then like his legacy is like around him and his sons, and it's kind of like a distorted sort of like, it's not what it should be. Like he was doing all this stuff for his family, and his family is like, this horrible like visage of what a family should be. Like they're not actually like his like son should be. His family isn't showing any emotion, and he was doing all of this like to create this perfect empire and like the Vinsmoke legacy. And his legacy is like right in front of him. It's kind of like not. It's very like corrupted, I guess.
It's kind of like Tywin Lannister.
Yeah.
Goatlessly?
I can't imagine Tywin Lannister crying. That's why I was like surprised by this.
Yeah.
But Tywin Lannister already has a legacy, regardless of his sons. The thing has nothing. Go ahead.
But I think that this is the first time Judge realizes that there's more to family, and there's more to life, and there's more to his legacy than just strength. And I think that's going to direct him straight towards Sanji. And I hope that he doesn't die, because I think if he dies, it'll be a missed opportunity to develop Sanji and develop Judge and develop their relationship. I think dying...
Or you can just kill them both off.
Sanji and...
No. I mean, just kill off Sanji.
I think...
go ahead.
Sanji and Judge working on the relationship is great development for both of them. I think it'll be a missed opportunity.
Yeah, I think it's
it's like it's kind of like a dessert, like to do something like that. But overall, I don't think Sanji is at the point where he really needs that kind of development from Judge. To be honest, if anybody would need the development, it'd be Judge. And I feel like at this point in
I think
time, for him
Sanji
to
needs some
realize,
too.
I don't think so. At this point in time, I think Judge needs it more than Sanji does. He's fine.
Well, the thing is, Sanji has unfinished business. I don't know if it's development, but he has unfinished business with Judge.
Yeah, that's
that's a
better word.
Yeah,
But now, no, I mean, I think it'll be resolved, but it'll be resolved in the point where either A, Judge gets killed, or B, Judge will kind of be like an ally to the pirates. Because the only other way for him to get, because Big Mom isn't going to be his beneficiary anymore. He pretty much has nothing else to do. If they do survive, if the Vinsmoke do survive this, which everybody's saying that most likely because it's One Piece or whatever. I don't know. I can get killed. I feel like they could get killed off. Motor really felt like it, but if it comes to the point where the Vinsmoke get off that island, because we don't know the Straw Hats are getting off. A few people might die, but the Straw Hats, the main core Straw Hats, are getting off the island. Yeah. If the Vinsmokes get off the island, then they'd have to join with the Straw Hats, because that's the only way for Judge to have any kind of legacy. He'd have to attach his name to Sanji, and I feel like that'd be like poetic justice right there. Like the son you tarnished so hard, now you're kind of his lapdog because he's the leader in a way, and Oda could do that, and I feel like that would be lit. That'd be the best way to conclude the whole Vinsmoke storyline, if anything. That's about it.
What did you think of this chapter, Miguel?
Yo, this chapter was lit as fuck.
Oh yeah, Adosa, were you done?
Yeah, I mean, oh well, that was just for.
Oh no, you have to bring up all the stuff
for Judge. That was the Judge part. And the only other thing I want to talk. Well, the only other thing I want to talk about now is how you guys felt about the idea that yeah, he's trying to talk Nojutsu.
I mean, Pudding.
I said Reiju Pudding.
I mean, Pudding is a girl who I don't think she's bad, for sure. Like she just convinced herself that she's evil because she wants to do Mama's bidding. And Sanji sees that. He just sees there's some kind of misled girl, and that's what it is to him, and that's why he wants to change her. She's not somebody who's evil and her convictions are hers. She's pretty much she's acting like that because of Big Mom and how she was treated. And Sanji sees that. Now, I like the fact that she's not just sitting there, like, oh my God, Sanji, you're right. I'll be good, whatever. No, like she's pushing back a little bit. And I was right. Fuck you, niggas. I told you she was gonna push back.
I never said she wouldn't.
Yeah, no, but you were saying, oh, she's good now.
She is good now. That's clear.
So you think she's gonna? So you think she's gonna change?
Yeah, definitely. She has tears in her eyes. All three of them. Yeah. She has tears in her eyes. When Sanji's talking to her.
How long has this been going on? Like what, hour and a half?
20 minutes.
Like 10 minutes, 10, 15 minutes.
For how long?
Like 15 minutes.
Yeah, it just started.
Seriously?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
We just started.
Hold on.
Okay.
But that.
I'm not.
Go ahead. I don't want to.
Yeah, I'm gonna say my thoughts real quick before, because I gotta bounce. Alright, so this chapter, of course, is lit. Last week was better, but this week 100%. Yo, Brooke got no chill, yo. He got no chill. Brooke was lit.
You said Brooke had no chill.
Brooke was chill, yo. No, but yo, the chapter overall was good. You got introduced to like 2 new people. They made that filler heat fruit cannon now.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that was kind of cool, and I liked his design. He looked like a scarab beetle.
The heat guy?
So that was pretty cool. What else happened? The whole Sanji thing with Pudding.
Yeah.
I like that. Shit, I don't remember. I read it like twice.
It was just Capone after that, like saying how even though Dogtooth can see the future, he can change it. And like he was pretending to capture the Big Mom was saying, that's basically all that happened. Brooks head rolled around. Chopper and Carrot ran around a little bit. Sanji clashed with the guys. The Vinsmokes are about to get killed. and they can't do anything about it. And Big Mom's like stunned in days.
I think he just bounced.
Oh, he did. Okay. What do you guys think about Big Mom being in a daze like that?
So are you gonna let people give their full thoughts? I had
Go ahead.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Thank you, Wesley. Okay. Beginning of the chapter, Big Mom being surprised. I'm starting to think the first thing she said that came out of her mouth was, "Do you know who that is?" Which confirmed pretty much what we all knew. You know, it's probably somebody close to her, and I feel like her ability isn't to the point where it's one of those abilities where you gotta keep it. Like I feel like that may be her soul. I don't think it's her soul itself, but something very important to her, important to her overall body structure is in like Mother Caramel picture, and it's not like she can put it somewhere far away. Like it probably has to be in her vicinity somewhere. That's probably why she carries it around where she is. It's very important to her, and it needs to be close to her at all times. I feel like that's why it's close to her right now. And so I don't think she's just carelessly putting it in there because she thinks anybody's trying to get it. Luffy, this whole chapter, Capone and Luffy and Brooke did something that made me think like last chapter I was saying maybe they really planned this, and it seemed like when Luffy said, "All right," Luffy and Jinbei said, "All right," maybe they planned it out to go this way. So Luffy did go ahead with the plan, and he did execute it correctly. So they intended Brooke to destroy the picture the entire time. Also Luffy when Luffy was lying on the ground, and Capone had to act like you know, he was like, "Yo, I'm her crew, blah 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 blah." You know, I have to act like I'm not doing anything. Capone sat there, and he didn't kill Luffy. Like that was a perfect time to kill Luffy. You gotta put a bullet in Luffy right there. I'm like, but this is one of your contenders for the Pirate King. Like, you take the nigga out.
Attack Luffy in that moment?
Yes.
Why?
Luffy would. I mean, I'm not saying I want it to happen. I'm just saying like logically, right? You're in a situation where you have every excuse. Yeah, 10 out of 10 chapter. Yeah, you're in a situation where youngest goat. You're in a situation where your enemy is in front of you, or somebody we assume is your enemy is in front of you, and you
like in this moment, the Straw Hats are helping protect the Fire Tank pirates. So he would lose an ally. It's helping him.
They don't know. Wait. They literally do not know that Capone. They don't suspect Capone one bit. For one.
Yeah,
and
but
two,
he's eventually gonna have to attack Big Mom, right? He's one of the people who's gonna shoot the missile at her, right? His crew members have the missile, so they're firing at Big Mom, not the Straw Hats.
Yeah, but wait. But even let's say Luffy were to get hit by a bullet or something. They're not automatically to stop the plan. They still need to take care of Big Mom anyway.
Capone wants to kill Big Mom himself, right? So that he's the one who took her down. So like that intimidation factor that he toppled her empire, so he can take control of her, right? That's what he wants. He doesn't want Luffy to defeat her.
For one, Luffy doesn't have the little the bomb thing or whatever, the poison gas bomb thing. One of the Fire Pirates does it.
I think it's Caesar Clown, isn't it? Is it Caesar or is it the Fire?
No, there's three of them. So, and I saw that dude with the big gun arm holding it. He had one. They have all three of them. So they're about to attack. Yeah, they're about to attack, and the distraction is enough where, like, regardless of what happens, if he were to kill Luffy, it won't matter because Big Mom's gonna get taken down.
I don't think he could kill Luffy that easily. I think it was just causing.
I definitely. Of course, I don't think he could. Are you talking about like physically, or are you just saying like the problem it'll cause?
Physically, I don't think he could just shoot Luffy or stab Luffy.
I'm not saying. I don't know. I'm saying based on his knowledge. Come on, I know Luffy would beat his ass. I'm saying using his.
He knows how Luffy fights.
I feel like some of these guys. No, I feel like some of these guys, in all honesty, they don't.
He's one of the supernovas. What do you mean?
That doesn't mean.
They know each other. They're aware of each other. Luffy's not a mystery. He's in the paper.
We know Luffy has a high bounty. We know Luffy's strong. I'm saying from Capone's point of view.
At Shogun, like he's seen him fight. Like he knows of the pirates.
Because he was in the
I don't know. They were on the same island. So I don't think he's completely unaware of his powers. I don't think anyone is in the world at this point Like back when he was fighting.
There are a lot of people. There are a lot of
Back when he
people.
was fighting Crocodile. Yeah.
Even everybody Luffy has faced, they all underestimated. So I'm assuming some
underestimated and not knowing how he fights is different. Like Doflamingo knew how Luffy fought. He wasn't unaware. He was like, "Yo, he can stretch." What? Like when he was fighting him, he wasn't shooting bullets at Luffy, like trying to hit him with bullets.
Whatever. I'm just saying. I don't think Capone is gonna completely try to get rid of Luffy. I feel like
he could shoot Luffy. Yeah, he could attack Luffy right now, and then Luffy will go Gear Force, and it'll be a whole nother situation.
He doesn't know about Gear Force. I'm not saying he can beat Luffy up. I'm pretty sure Luffy will whoop his ass in a good 2 seconds.
I don't know about 2 seconds.
He'll go down pretty easily.
But I don't think so. It's Capone, bro. But
whatever. I'm just saying it was a perfect. I'm saying
it wasn't perfect.
Given it was an opportunity. I'm saying that the fact that Capone didn't take it is very interesting to me. I find that very interesting.
Capone's a gangster, but gangsters have their own honor too. Like he made a deal with Luffy.
The same gangster that pull out to their man's house and stab the nigga.
Yeah.
Side,
when they've been betrayed, they take revenge. Like he hasn't. Capone so far, he's been honorable.
How do you guys feel about Big Mom though?
That's what I was gonna say.
Big Goat. Prometheus.
Whoa.
Strong.
At the beginning,
Big Woat.
Yeah. The fact that she started out the chapter like she was about to do something, and then she spent the entire rest of the chapter being stunned while her minions fought. It was kind of.
You do remember that the Mother Caramel thing was.
Yeah, broken, but her reaction is supposed to be to scream and like cause havoc while it's happening, not to just.
They also explained right after that she would have done that, but everything, given all the things that were happening, she was shocked.
Oda is nerfing her, so at this point he's literally just nerfing her. Like there's no excuse for it.
He had to.
Like she's so.
He has to nerf her.
Whitebeard
Whitebeard
was nerfed though, and Whitebeard was still intimidating. Like she's not intimidating at all. Like I feel no threat from her being there. Really. And she should be more powerful.
I think he had to nerf her because she's not even supposed to be the main antagonist of the arc. Judge is supposed to be. So I think he had to nerf her.
I actually know he's not. Big Mom is the main antagonist of the arc.
You think this is Sanji's story? And
the
antagonist of Sanji is Judge.
Let me address that whole Year of Sanji thing. I'm just saying that look, people gotta stop. People gotta stop doing that. Oda just said we're gonna know a lot more about Sanji. We're gonna get more into his past. It's not solely about Sanji.
This is a Sanji focus, but this is a Sanji focus.
Big Mom has no personal connection to Sanji. So
but Sanji's antagonist is Judge. It's not Big Mom.
It is Big Mom. She's the one that caught his ass.
No, but in terms of the story, in terms of this story that Oda's telling.
Yeah, but the main character, Luffy's antagonist, who he said he was gonna throw hands with, all the way back in Fishman Island, is Big Mom, and they're trying to get rid of Big Mom, so Big Mom's the antagonist.
Luffy's not supposed to be the protagonist of the arc, though. That's what he's saying. Like it's supposed to be focused on Sanji.
No, I don't. I still don't think Sanji is the protagonist of the arc.
You don't think so? It's a Sanji-centric arc.
I don't think so. I don't think he's supposed to be the protagonist of this arc.
It's weird.
I just feel like he's a key figure.
The main conflict is Sanji's conflict, basically.
The main conflict is Luffy got to throw hands with Big Mom, sir. Okay?
No, the main conflict of this arc is Sanji and his family.
Yeah, Sanji and the wedding. Luffy's secondary to that. Luffy's just there trying to save Sanji from it, and it's mostly.
What I was saying was I think Big Mom has to be nerfed. Because I think Oda's, even though I don't think he's successful with this, I think he's trying not to overshadow Judge and the Vinsmoke, which is the main antagonist of this arc. And so, but Big Mom's like in the background, like Big Mom's like over everything else. But he kind of has to nerf her so he doesn't overshadow them. But she's not doing. I don't even know. It's like a clash, and so like they're both being overshadowed at the same time.
It's like there's two storylines going on, and they're taking away from each other, like the impact of one or the other. Yeah, how is he gonna overshadow Yonko?
I mean,
probably less intimidating than Doflamingo. He's probably weaker than Doflamingo.
I mean, the thing is, Doflamingo has been more intimidating.
The thing is, I don't need her to.
I'm fine with that.
I don't need her to be at full strength. What I'm saying is, like, she hasn't done. We haven't seen her do an attack on anyone yet. Like,
that's the point. That's the point. So when she hasn't. That's the point.
Stop
she hasn't done anything.
Power.
So I don't. Well, she's not really hiding her power. She just has no reason to really show it out.
No, I'm saying
Like
Oda. He show her do something. So like, put some kind of
I mean, given what's
Dogtooth right
what's
now.
happening right now.
Dogtooth right now is more intimidating.
Yeah, because he's the subordinate. He's supposed to show out. Why would you want the boss to do the work? You want the small fry to do the work for you.
No, not necessarily.
Yes, you do.
No, that's not true, Kevin. Like,
yes, you do.
No, Kevin. Sometimes
The only reason, you want to understand. Okay, the reason Luffy fought Doflamingo because Luffy and Doflamingo were around the same level. Okay, that's the reason why that happened. Big Mom was on a higher tier. Big Mom was on a way higher tier than Luffy is. So his what the fuck?
I didn't say anything about Luffy fighting Big Mom. I didn't say anything.
I'm saying yes. I'm saying the reason the Big Mom's not going to show anything is she doesn't really have to. Now it takes away from her intimidation factor because let's say the Vinsmokes were taken out of this arc altogether, and Luffy and company had just come there to get rid of Big Mom, then it'd be much different, and Oda could showcase a lot of her power. But
let me give you an example to contradict everything you said, because like a lot of people sometimes proactive like doing is a lot better, and that's the reason a lot of people like Inaru. Because like he didn't have to like jump down off the throne in Skypiea and just start dropping beams of lightning bolts on like islands, and like he didn't have to show up and fight Robin and Zoro, but it made him way more intimidating that he jumped down, took out Wiper himself. The priests were all still around when he was doing that. He just did it because he was a proactive villain, like he wanted to do those things, like and it made him much more intimidating than just like the kind of like villain who just sits there and all his support.
I'm not saying she's intimidating. I don't think she's all that intimidating. I'm just saying
she would be more effective as like.
Of course he is.
Look, right now.
Let's see. Every villain you just named has been more proactive.
She could kill one of the fire tech pirates. Like she could easily just grab one.
Yeah, she could. She really could. She's about to.
I'm saying I hope she is about to.
She's about to.
I hope she's about to.
Yeah, she's about to do some. Nigga, wait, what are you talking about? She just Billy rocked somebody like in the beginning. She stole that nigga's life, and then she stole Pedro and them's life too. And then she was about to steal Jinbei's life.
Like,
no, not from a flashback.
I need to see it
at the beginning. No.
I want to see.
No, Wesley. I'm gonna shit on what the fuck you just said. What are you talking about? She stole some like 50 years her own son's life in the beginning of the arc.
Kevin,
you don't remember that? She did do that, and she killed that nigga.
No, I remember it, but I want to see DC now. She did that calm, like when she was a little bit upset. Like she should be furious now, and her reaction.
She's about to go
wobbling around like a goddamn drunk Kirby, like in the middle of the wedding while everybody else is fighting. She just stunned. What if she was in a fight with Kaido? Would you think she was like a Yonko? Like where the other Yonko Kaido?
Get the hell out of here.
If she was in a fight with Kaido and then he just upset her, so she started wobbling around the fight. Would you like that?
I don't think she get us to
like stunned and wobbling around.
Yeah, because that's two Yonko. That's a different. Yeah, when you have
Kevin, she should be flexing harder because these are weak.
You got some ants around you. What'd you say?
I said she should be flexing harder because these are weak compared to.
I guess. I mean, this is all just subjective, whatever. But I do think that Big Mom is about to show. She's about to go ham on these niggas. But
is she?
Yes, she is. Because she said no. They literally said, I forgot who said it. One of her sons. But she said, yeah, Big Mom is just in a rage right now. Normally she'd be going crazy, but her rage is maxed out. So and at the end,
her rage is maxed out. That's so convenient. Like, come on, bro. Like,
maybe that's how. No, I mean, Big Mom. Another thing I wanted to say.
Just maxed out. Big Mom.
Hold on. I just remember something. I was gonna address this. One of the most important things I was supposed to say. Remember when that one guy, the guy who made the staircase. I forgot his name. I remember his name. I used to Prospero. When Prospero was next to Judge, he said something about we will eat you or something like that. You will become our flesh and blood. I feel like, and this is also hinted like right before the arc started, when Big Mom was sending bombers and all them to go to islands and like destroy them and cause all the havoc and blood over there. And we were all like assuming that like she was gonna put it all on the cake. And I feel like when they kill the Vinsmokes, they're not just gonna die. They're gonna use them for something too, like Big Mom related, maybe her powers related. I don't know, but the way those words were said, I'm starting to feel like the Big Mom. What is that echo? Big Mom. Big Mom killing the Vinsmoke is not just her just to kill the Vinsmoke. She's gonna use them for something else. I just don't know what.
Did Big Mom? It was her rage bear meter. Wesley, did she have a rage bear meter? Was that?
I don't think so.
Was that always a thing?
No, they said something about her. She had a lot of rage. I don't know about rage barometer. Oh,
It throws her off. What's up, Ibrahim? Thoughts on the chat?
I didn't even know you guys started the review. Last time I checked, last time I hopped in the link, nobody was here. And then next thing you know, seems like there's a review.
I posted that.
Yeah, but when you posted it, you said no one was here.
Yeah, well, what do you think about the chat?
It was pretty good. I don't have much to say on it.
Really?
It's kind of just like I read it, moved on.
Didn't feel anything like Bleach.
No, that's not what I'm saying. It's a good chapter. I'm just saying
it was a very slate heavy chapter. I thought, man. The Sanji clash and the guy.
Yeah.
They Pedro.
Yeah. There's a lot of like. What happened?
You sound very like.
I'm bored by it.
Whatever.
No, I don't know. No, it was a cool chapter though. There's a lot of like little things going on. Like it showcased a lot of those like characters that were just kind of like low key in the background a few like chapters ago, like when this whole thing started.
I think he used Morgans.
What?
Big News Morgan to like show that that Oda, like the bird guy, who's the leader of the nuisance. I think every time we see him in a panel, it means that that's gonna have like a larger impact on the world.
Yeah, I said it like I think last week or the week before that. Like he's pretty much telling the reader like what's gonna be like what like the world is gonna like see in the newspapers and stuff.
Yeah. But what did you think about the Talk No Jutsu of Andre?
What did I think about what?
The Talk No Jutsu, Sanji putting Talk No Jutsu.
I didn't see that as Talk No Jutsu, and I actually didn't have that much of an issue with it. The one thing I kind of am a little like just on is a judge.
Judge crying.
He was acting like a chump, and I'm like, come on, man, like
he was crying like
you're a respected figure, man. Like don't like you're making yourself look first of all kind of like dumb that you didn't see this coming, or at least like expect this to some extent, and be like super naive, and then like secondly like you're like crying. It's like I don't know, man. Like it would have been way better if like or not way better. Like it would have been like cooler if like he just kind of like took it on chin and was like, this is something along the lines of like, I always saw the prospect of this happening. It is what it is. Something like that. But his other bros acting mad cool about it. But
I thought it was because I didn't expect him to act.
Sure. I think what I was trying to do with Judge Crying is actually interesting. I actually like it.
Yeah, I was shocked, and I thought that like usually we don't see characters like that breaking down and showing that kind of vulnerability.
I mean, I think it makes sense.
Yes, they do.
Characters like that, villainous characters that are like
in One Piece, yeah.
Like who?
Yeah.
I can imagine
King Riku. I'll go backwards.
King Riku?
King Riku?
Yes.
Not in
King Riku was. He wasn't a villain. What are you talking about?
He wasn't villainous, and he wasn't necessarily in a big position of authority, like in the sense that art. Like he was pretty. That guy, the King's breakdown, yeah. But, I mean, up until now, Judge has been shown as an intimidating figure with a lot of power. Like, so I think it was kind of unique. Especially since King Riku was on like the big guy's side. I'm talking about
he was actually.
I'm talking about an opponent that's strong, intimidating, breaking down like that. And the reason he was breaking down, I think, is interesting because the way his family turned out, because of his actions.
Yeah, because I mean, this was.
We don't see a lot
him joining up with Big Mom.
This was Reddit doing all the villainous things I did, like on their own.
Yeah, I think this gives an opportunity for Judge to realize his wrong and to resolve his issues with Sanji, which can lead to some
the Vince monster getting clapped, but I don't have anything else to say. Or like I already said, if the Vinsmoke don't get clapped, given the fact that Judge has pretty much no legacy, You know, because he's not the king of the
You
North Blue.
think Judge is gonna get involved in the fight?
Yeah, they're gonna need him to throw hands or something. They're gonna need the whole Vinsmoke to
Sanji,
get in there.
they could help him out right now.
But besides that, I'm saying like either A, what's gonna happen at the end is he's gonna reconcile with Sanji. He's gonna be like, well, you know, everything I did was for naught. Like, it didn't pay off at all. So I'm gonna at least apologize to you and die. Or B, he's gonna. Yeah, I really want somebody to die.
I could see him dying. That's the thing. I could see him dying to protect Sanji because he's such a bad guy. Oda usually like doesn't.
Yeah, something like that. That's why I said they're gonna either reconcile, and then or it's gonna be to the point where he's gonna somehow join the Straw Hat Pirates because we all like he knows.
Whoa.
Not join. Listen. Ibrahim, shut the fuck up. Listen, he's gonna be an alliance member, and somehow because.
All right, I can live with that.
Either because think about it. He doesn't have anywhere to go. The plan.
Yo, who the hell just muted me?
I muted you because I said you have an echo. I muted you because you weren't fixing it.
Yeah, because think about it. He has no. Am I muted?
No, you're fine.
Oh, okay. No. He has no other way of building a legacy unless he wants to try to go take over the North Blue again. That's not gonna work because he doesn't have the.
Well, his legacy is his family. I think that's the point. His legacy is his family.
You think he's gonna retreat with the Vinsmoke and try
I'm saying I think he's coming to a point where he's realizing his legacy isn't his empire; it's his family members themselves, and he kind of messed that up.
No, I understand that, but I'm saying him being the kind of guy he is, he's not just gonna sit down and become a civilian, man. He's gonna do something. He's gonna want to do something with his life. So he's gonna either join another Straw Hat crew. He's gonna try to take over something, or he's gonna draw.
I think he'll just disband the Vinsmoke empire if he doesn't die. Like he'll just kind of.
And what is he gonna do after that?
Or he'll put Reiju in charge or something.
No, but what is Judge himself going to do?
Retire.
No, that's not gonna happen. You spent 20 years. You spent 20 years doing this after a failure. You're not gonna do anything else with your life. No, I can't see him doing that.
Retire, man.
You get that itch, man. Like you want to throw hands with some niggas.
It's One Piece, so like him dying isn't.
And no, but this is 20 years of conviction. He's not gonna do it. He's either gonna die trying, or he's gonna succeed in something.
That's why he's crying because he realized his 20 years were wasted.
No, he realizes this legacy is not gonna work out the way he wanted it to. Yeah, but he can build towards another legacy, right? Another legacy.
Well, he was marrying Sandy off so he could do what he wanted. That's not happening now to begin with. Like he needed Big Mom. He's not getting hurt to begin with.
I know that. That's why I'm saying he's not just gonna. I don't see him just giving up and just be like.
I don't think he's gonna give up, but you gotta take an L. You gotta take an L. You can't do anything.
I'm not saying. I don't think you're listening to what I'm saying. I know he took an L. I know the Vinsmoke family isn't gonna ever be what it was. They're not gonna go back to the North Blue and take it over. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying he's going to build towards something else. He's gonna do something else with his life.
Yeah, retire and take care of his family.
He's not gonna do that. Realistically,
it's One Piece.
When you say that, you really piss me off with it. Look,
I think he will. I think if he doesn't die, I think he's gonna begrudgingly be like, "Well, Sanji, I was wrong." You know, so him and Sanji are gonna have a relationship where they like don't like each other, but they don't hate each other. They're just like,
I think that's the best. I think that's the best course of action.
He's gonna be like, screw you, Dad, and he's gonna be like, all right, screw you, son, but take care of yourself. You know, like that sort of thing. And like, it's gonna be that sort of relationship. I think.
No.
Pudding will probably go with us and smoke, you know. She'll probably be with him. And she's like, we'll get married, you know, like when you're done, we'll venture and everything.
Who'll get married?
But, Pudding. She'll probably postpone marrying Sanji and be with the Vinsmokes, waiting for him to come back.
Yeah, that can work.
Yeah. So.
But I can't just see them being normal people. That's not gonna happen to me.
I don't think the Sons and Rage will, but I think
you think Judge?
I think he could easily like just be like, all right.
What? I mean,
what about Crocodile? Crocodile, like he had an empire too, and he had to step down. I think it's gonna be
Crocodile was a pirate before that. He wasn't just building just towards that. He could do other things. He wasn't building. He wasn't just trying to get the North Blue back or something. He was trying to get an army
over Alabasta. And that was big dreams he gave up.
The nigga still has other dreams. He still wants to become pirate king.
Remember what Otis said? You know, getting your dreams
still wants. Yes.
It's worse than dying.
No, well, his
I think Judge's dreams.
His dream. Listen. Crocodile's dreams weren't crushed.
They were.
They weren't crushed.
He had dreams.
No. His main dream was to
This
gain
dude was in
military.
prison. He went from being
Listen. He wanted a military force. He wanted a military force so he could become Pirate King. His dream of becoming Pirate King is not done yet because he's not completely dead. He can still get out and try to find another way to get another fucking military to do whatever he wants to do. So his dreams aren't crushed. Judge's dream is crushed. Big Mom and him, no, that's not happening. Done.
Exactly.
You gotta find something else to do. Crocodile, if he were to somehow break out of jail, come on, he's a fucking Logia dude.
Is he gonna rule Alabasta?
He doesn't need to necessarily rule Alabasta, Wesley.
That was his dream.
Oh my god.
No,
the Pluton.
I'm done. I'm done. You know
the weapon and ruling Alabasta. He didn't do all this.
Okay.
Listen, I think Sanji and Judge need to resolve some of their issues that they have with each other, and I think that'll be a really, really good thing. It'll make me forgive some of the directions that were taken during this arc. It'll really make me a happy guy.
Slandering Oda, you whore.
I'm not slandering Oda at all. But I think that'll be a really good thing. I like what Oda's doing with Judge now, and I think it's going in the right direction.
Let's do overall ratings and MVP. What you want to see next week? And favorite panel.
Overall rating is
favorite panel.
8 out of 10.
Slander.
MVP. It's like 8 out of 10.
It's too low for One Piece.
This ain't Boku no Hero, bro.
MVP ain't Boku no Hero, bro. 8 out of 10. MVP is Judge. Favorite panel is probably the last panel where Capone says, because everyone has the same power to change it. I like that line. So
Oda's good with like lines that should be cheesy. I like that idea, those showman ideas about like making it sound good. Where it's like, I believe in my friend, but he'll say it. Yeah, he'll say it in a way.
He'll say it in a good way. And what I want to see next chapter is Big Mom step out of it, man. Let's go.
Yeah, that has to happen.
Did you say the MVP? Because I don't.
He said
Judge. Yeah, MVP is Judge.
All right, Kevin.
As the #1 One Piece fan, The Rock says this One Piece chapter was a 10 out of 10. Now you jabroni, listen right here. You listen good. Okay, the next chapter you give an 8 out of 10. I'll take you to the SmackDown hotel and lay us a SmackDown on your candy ass. Now, The Rock says the MVP of this chapter was Capone Page, or however the fuck you say that jabroni's name.
Yeah, Capone was cool.
It's a brony.
Listen here, you jabroni. The Rock says the last panel was the best panel. And The Rock also says if you ever step up to The Rock, he'll take you to the SmackDown hotel and lay the smacks on your candy ass. Goodbye.
You didn't do what you want to see next week.
What do I want to see next week? The Rock says he wants to see the Fire Tank Pirates, the Big Mom Pirates, and the Straw Hats layeth the smacketh down on each other. And also, The Rock also says that Pudding will have some kind of moment with Manchaji.
Is that a prediction?
The Rock also says that Big Mom will Millie Rock niggas and lay us the smackdown on their candy ass.
What do you might say?
You, Wesley?
Oh,
that's definitely gonna happen next chapter. So.
What do you might say to Vinsmoke? I can see, but I would say 8 out of 10 is what I was thinking. MVP. Home was really good. I'm gonna go with Judge though, because I really didn't expect him to react this way. So it caught me off guard, and it could be interesting.
Caught everybody off guard.
Yeah, it really caught me off guard. He's been in the back. He's been pushed to the background so much, and he was so prominent at the beginning. I really just thought Oda completely forgot about the whole Vinsmoke subplot and was pushing it way into the background. Like, it was getting so overshadowed. So he single-handedly brought it back to attention. So Judge, favorite panel was probably, I guess, the Judge crying panel. Um, that was, to me, I felt the opposite. Like, it just wasn't, I didn't feel like it was cheesy or weak. Like, I was like, oh man, like, this strong guy is crying. It caught me off guard, like, when you first see, like, Zoro or somebody crying. But you know, it's just like, whoa, like, what does this mean? Like, what is the author trying to show me about this character by making him act this way? Next week, I hope to see Big Mom do an actual attack on Capone's crew or Luffy's crew. But what I expect to see is putting backstory and putting change of heart stuff and putting and Sanji officially being like, we're on the same side now. That's more what I expect to see. But yeah, good chapter please. Overall. Shakir, what are your thoughts? Shakir, who's your MVP? And is Sanji truly a gentleman?
Know your
Of
role
course.
and shut your
Is he a
mouth,
fool or is he a
jabroni.
gentleman? We'll end on that. Is Sanji just a fool? You think
He's a hopeless. He's a lady killing. He's a lady killing romantic.
Would you say you see yourself in him?
I do. I do.